Fool on the Hill by the Beatles. A beautiful tune. I'll go ahead and play it and then I'll break it down for you. Right, Fool on the Hill. All kinds of cool chords in here. It starts out with this, the sixth. And that's just sort of the way that I hear it, hearing the piano and the various parts starting out. So like this, it's a regular D, like that, but then on the G string, up the 4th fret. So starting out, just kind of picking through that to establish that chord, and the melody starts over a D. Here we're just playing the bass note in the melody. A melody on the top string, it's keeping a pedal in the D. Now there I played as a G over D. The basic progression goes between D and G over D. Again, D over D, G over D, like that. So I'm just implying that a little bit. We'll get back to it later. But here for the first verse. Mainly staying with single notes. Okay, then there's a little flute figure, or recorder, I guess. At the end of that, I'm just implying that a little bit. Down low like that, after hitting that high note. And back to the melody note, now over in E minor. Then A, then D, then B minor, E minor, A, then D minor. Okay, this next part, which is more or less the chorus, gets a little complicated. We've got the D minor there, then a B flat over D. Okay, like that. On the hill, like that. B flat over D to D minor. Then that's like G minor over D. And that's a bit of a stretch. If you want to, if it's a little hard, you can just go to single notes. Like that. But I'll do it like this. G minor D. Then this is basically an A minor over D. And this is like a D minor 9, so D minor plus the 9. Okay, then this is basically a D minor, and it has this 7th in it, so it's almost like a G7 over D. It's really cool. Then ending with the D. Now just kind of a turnaround before the next verse. Just doing the D triad. Now here are the same melody, but now I'm adding just a few more harmony notes. Kind of harmonizing that. Okay, then. G over D. Once again, this little turnaround, this little filigree by the recorders. You can do that or not. You could just sit up there, or you can go E minor, A, D, B minor, E minor, A, and the chorus. D minor, B flat over D, D minor, G minor over D, A minor over D, D minor 9, ending there, and back to D. And here, I do this fast little lick, and this is totally optional. Da 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 da, like that at the end of this. So. Pull off. Okay, you could also do it if you wanted to, or as I did it, or you can just skip it, or even just do. But then it leads us into what is kind of a bridge, sort of an instrumental break, where the recorders now take over the melody. Basically seen as vocal melody. In the next verse, the next short little part of the verse, I'm doing down the lower octave. So E minor, A, D, B minor, E minor, A. Now we're going to do the chorus part down the lower octave over D minor. This is all over the D pedal. Just single notes over the bass note. Then again, the D triad to start us off before this little instrumental break. And this is like the down, round and da 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 da, that whole thing. I'm sort of implying that just by doing the basic chords. So D, G over D, D, G again over D. The last bit of a chorus. Now I'll probably again. They know that he's a fool. They don't like him. And again the chorus as we did it first. D minor, B flat, D minor, G minor over D, A minor over D, D minor 9, continue with that 7th. Back to the triad. Now once again, the recorder melody. But now harmonized, like in the second verse. And then again, just the round and now just D, G over D, D, G, ending on D. There. If that's a big stretch, you could also do that, or just a regular D. All right, so I hope this is useful to you. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments, and thanks for watching.